Vandeham Sri Guru Siyadabadagamalam Sri Guru Vaisnavam Sam Nirupam Sagajatam Sahaganadam Dam Dam Sajivam Tatvetam Savadhutan Varijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakham Vidamsa Ajnanatimirandasya Kyanandana Salakaya Daksharamritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Niti Namine Gauravani Pajaraya Nitya Sankalpa Murtai Krishna Shakti Swarupaya Shri Bhakti Vadaini Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Dinamine Nivasapana Devi Jaitaya Kripadaya Krishna Sambandha Vikyana Daine Prave Namaha Namo Gaur Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murdaya Vipalam Sambhade Gadam Budhayade Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchitanandanamine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Vibhava Gumestam Yadeshta Zatana Priya Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannathaya Namaha Manchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva ja Bhaktidanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mohabodandaya Krishna Prema Bodhayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauri Shiramo Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpati Gopisha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanda Namostude Japta Kanchana Gaurangirate Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Anamami Hari Priya Jayatam Surato Pangumamamannamate Gati Madhavasya Padam Buddha Siradha Madhan Mohana Dipyadvindaranya Kalpatumadam Shimadatnagara Simhasanastu Desirada Sila Govinda Devo Pasari Bese Vamano Smarami Shimanara Sarasaram Vivamsi Vadadastita Gashante no Shvanai Gopya Gopinata Sriyestuna Vrindai Dulasi Devai Priyayai Kesavasya Jam Krishna Bhakti Bari Devi Satyavedai Namo Nama Panchadatvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavadaram Bhaktakyam Namam Bhakti Shaktikam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. It's gone. Bhajore Mama. Bhaja Uhira Hare Mono. Bhaja Ure Mono. Inandanandano. Abhaya Jara Nada Bindure. Bhaja Ure Mono. Sinandanandana. Abhaya Jara Nada Bindure. Sulabhamanava Janamasatange Anava Janamasatange Norai Baba Sindure Hare Baba Sindure Norai Baba Sindure He Baba Sindure Sita Tapa Vada Parijana Etina Javive Jagire Tapa Vada Parijana Etina Javive Jagire Vibhare se vinu Vipana Durajana Se vinu Vipana Durajana Jabala Sukala Bala Gire Bala Sukala Bala Gire Jabala Sukala Bala Gire Sukala Bala Eda no Yogono Buddha Bari Jan Hiddekiya Baradi Gire Ayubana Buddha Bari Tekiya Re Kamala Jala Jala Ivana Tala Bola Rajahuari Badani Re Rajahu Ari Badani Re জানি রে শোভন কীর্জনা স্মরণ বন্দন পদ সেবন রস্য রে স্মরণ বন্দন পদ সেবন রস্য রে पूजन सकीर्तन आत्मनिवेदन गोविंद दास विलास रे दास विलास रे गोविंद दास विलास रे दास विलास रे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम निधाय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल So today is the 3rd of January. Oh, 3rd. 4. Oh, so we have 8 days. We will hear our Gurudev Harikadam. This speaking, this was recorded in Vrindavan, Kartik month, 1992. One devotee is asking the question, often the devotees are asking if the Guru comes back life after life to this material world to help the disciple. Guru Maharaj answers, it depends upon the will of the Lord, not of the Guru. Then the devotee speaks. Therefore, the answer should be that the Guru may come back if Krishna so desires, or he may not come back. Then Krishna will send somebody else as a Guru. Either way, we are in Krishna's hands. We just have to perform bhakti, and we will be taken care of. We do not have to worry or speculate. That's what you are saying. Guru Maharaj says, the devotee wants to take birth in the house of a devotee. Let me born as an insect in the house of a devotee. The devotee wants that he does not worry. When I will become an insect, who will be my Guru? Maybe another insect? No, no. This question should not be there. You do not know who you will be after perfection. What will be your position? You can say whatever, but after you will obtain promotion. This problem will not be there. Even in the case of a worker, like a clerk, he cannot understand the position he will have when he will be promoted to a higher charge. Now, as a clerk, he knows his duties, but when he will become an officer, he will have to manage. His duties will be different. In his present position, he does not think or conceive of them. Only when this same fellow will come to the stage will he command others. Because the position itself forces him to act in that way. So our duty is to obtain this position. We must move quickly towards that goal. We should not be late in approaching it, because if we move late, we know who knows what our future will be. Now we desire this, but tomorrow we may forget about it. Maya may drag us to her fault. Who knows what will be our aim? It will be different then. We always have to think, let me walk on this path, let me never deviate from it. The path is there. Mahajano yena gatas bandha. Our previous Mahajans, Gurus, Acharyas, Bhaktas have walked on this path. I will do the same. We have to make that aim strong. If we feel unhappy because of separation, we pray, "Oh Lord, I do not know how many births I will have to take. But this is not the question. In this birth only you should bless me." Our Shastras say so. Whatever you consider best, try to get it immediately. Do not think of the future. Trust not the future, however pleasant. Let the dead past bury its dead. Act in the living present. The psalm from Life by Henry Wadsworth, Longfellow. This same method is also applied in Bhakti. You should not worry about who you will be after having performed sacrifices and bhajan. You just do bhajan, do bhajan. A sadhu's duty is to create some faith. And he has to have developed that faith in the heart of the newcomers. The sadhu never thinks about others. He is not a sadhu. The sadhu never thinks about others. He is not a sadhu. I am a sadhu. The sadhu sees sadhus everywhere and thinks everyone is my guru. Actually, I am not a guru. I am a shishya. This is the conception of a guru. If the guru says, I am the guru and you are my shishya, then actually he is not a guru. Sometimes he may have to command, but he has to agree to the truth. Sarvabhuteshu napasyed bhagavad bhavanatmanaha Pudhani bhagavatyaatmani esha bhagavatottama. This is in Srimad Bhagavatam in the 11th canto. His conception is that he sees Krishna in you. Therefore, how can he disrespect you? If the Guru sees Krishna in you, even if you are his disciples, he cannot disrespect you. Stavara jangamati kinati kidaramurti. Savatra hoya nitya nishrivasputi. Chaitanya Charitamrita said, Krishna is present in every living being. Therefore, if you directly see Krishna in a donkey or a hog, he will offer your namaskar, not to them, but to the Lord who is in them. Sarvabhutesu yapasyat. The Mahatma does not see the donkey or the hog. He sees Krishna. Everywhere he will see Krishna. This is perfection, and every jiva has the right to obtain this stage and will get it if he works hard. Then you will see no difference amongst us and you will never hate anybody. But you will embrace any jiva because Krishna is in him. This is called Krishna consciousness or Krishna Chaitanya. Chaitanya means consciousness. So we should see in every living form Krishna. There is no difference. We are seeing, as you said, hog or a cow or a tree or human. He sees the Lord is sitting in the heart of every living being. He is there. So in this way, he will practice Krishna consciousness. He will realize that he is everywhere. So you see Krishna everywhere, you see him in all your activities, that he is behind the screen, and that without his help and mercy nothing can be done. So when this consciousness comes to you, then you will be perfect and the silly question will never come to your mind. These are silly questions. Why should you think of the lower level? You must always think about the higher level. If somebody performs bhakti and reaches Vaikuntha, he will never come down. There's no rebirth for him. Though he requests the Lord to give him even another birth because he is not perfect. The only desire of the devotee is to take birth amongst the sadhus. That much he requires from the Lord. My Lord, I am not commanding you to destroy my prarabdha karma and give me Vaikuntha. However, when he will reach Vaikuntha, there will be no question like, will I come down? What will I do there? Who will be my guru, my brothers? Where will be my ashram? When you reach perfection, you have no other requests. It means when we are coming to the Vaikuntha or the transcendental world, there will be no questions what to do, what is my position. Because everything there, this is our home. It is familiar to us. There's so many waiting is there for me. They will not be foreigners for me. I will recognize, oh, my God, where have I been? I know you all, and you helped me. And his home, it is not that you come there as a foreigner. And there's no question of coming back in this material world. Now, if you enter Vaikuntha, it is like awakening from a dream, from a nightmare. So who wants to enter the nightmare again? So there are some exceptions he is giving. Or you may also have them like in the story of Markandeya Rishi. He obtained perfection because he got the Bhagavan darshan. And Bhagavan asked him what he desired. Markandeya replied, I do not want anything, Gore. You wanted to prolong your life, that's why you started to perform penances. I could receive this blessing from the Shabdasi. They have blessed me, and because of that, now I will have no debt at all, no debt problems. Therefore, what shall I ask you? No, no, you should ask me something. If you insist, then I would like to see your Maya. So, his desire was, I have no desires actually, but let me see once your illusion energy. Then he could witness 4,000 yugas during which time he came and went. But to do Vishnu Maya, the time was shortened. If you have these sorts of requests, Bhagavan will fulfill them. However, if you do not want, Bhagavan will never give them to you. To see Maya means that you are not carried away from it. This is also we have to understand. The Lord shows you Maya. You will just see, but you will not be carried away by the illusory energy. This is the help he will give you. However, the Bhakta's aim is not to be influenced by Maya. On the contrary, he wants to conquer Maya. So, but to do Vishnu Maya, the time was shortened. So he showed him this Maya, but he was already in the Vaikuntha. So thousands of lifetimes he wandered in this material world. Can you imagine? One lifetime in according to our perception. It is a long time. What about, not this, it's not thousands of yugas. Means millions on yugas, millions of years. So we have wandering. So he shows you this, very short, because there's no feeling of time like we are receiving it here in this material world. In very short time, he could catch all these things according to when we are including time. There is no time in this sense. It's Yoga Maya. Because we are not anymore attached. We are not anymore, cannot be attracted by this illusory energy, Maya. So he can show us because he is caring for his devotees and protecting him. In this way, he got his desire fulfilled. So, however, the Bhakta's aim is not to be influenced by Maya. On the contrary, he wants to conquer Maya. So we don't want to see it and want to enjoy again like this. It's not a Bhaktas. But he wants to conquer this illusory energy. He wants to get out of this nightmare. There's in Bhagavad Gita, the shloka, Devi Esha Gunamai, Mamamaya Duratya, Mameva Yaprabhadyante Namitam Darandite. This shloka is spoken. If the surrender is complete, the realization will be complete. So 100% surrender, 100% realization or realized we can realize the transcendental plane. So surrender is necessary. Otherwise, there will be a lack. However, your surrender cannot be explained by others. Only you can understand. Whether you have totally surrendered or not, nobody can tell you or advise you. It is a question of dedicating everything to the Lord. Your thoughts, ideas, ego, all your senses and belongings, everything. Nothing in this world is mine. It is all yours. Like in the story of Sanatana Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is described in the Mahaprabhu Rasa Tattva section. If you think that your body belongs to the Lord and He has accepted it, you will not think that the body will come again. There will no longer be any more question about your future. You will have finished with the material consciousness. Why should you come back again? You should not talk about the future in this material world. You will be happy, you will go there. Yet, Gatvana Nivadante Datam Vadma Mama, to that place from where you will never return. You will reach that place. Why should you think about the next birth? Only in this life you must reach the spiritual planets. It's spoken in the month of Kartik. Yesterday we wrote the next slogan. We will go to hear from Chaitya Guru. Who is Chaitya Guru? Next. Is there any question or anything not clear? This is a more advanced understanding what we are hearing in there. It will not be spoken to the beginner and will also not be understood by them. But if we are fortunate, we will catch something. We will find ourselves in where we are moving here and what is our goal and how to attain this goal, how to end this nightmare of illusion, birth, death, this circle of coming and going and running always for the same thing and not attaining it. But it is not so easy thing. So he said thousands of yugas he had to go, he has to experience to get out of this. So we are very fortunate if we can understand the speaking of Uttama, of pure devotees. Otherwise, we have to come again and we will again search for the our personal enjoyment. Whatever they preach in every religion, in the whole universe, yes, the topic is always how can I enjoy better. Everything is based on this. Everything is based on these things. whatever action, whatever you meet, whatever situation, there's no situation pure, what is selfless. And always motivation is there. After name, fame, profit. This is always the end enjoyment. Exploitation. They exploit the planet now here. They know it, but even those who are protesting against it, they exploit also. They also go for their motivation is also name, fame, profit. There's no selflessness. And nobody wants to really serve Krishna, God, where we belong to. We are His creation. Nobody is interested to serve Him. Only I will serve Him if I get this. I will give some, like the coming to the church or to the temple. And our service, we throw €5 or €2 or 2 forints, I find now. I think many great Kuna, what was this, your country in Croatia? They will now throw here because they don't need it anymore. Also, rupee is there. You know, rupee is no, you cannot do anything, you know, with 1 rupee. It is their service. At least I had something I throw in, you know. What I find sometimes in there, you will not believe, you know. in the donation box. This is not service, you know. We don't want to serve. We only come to get enjoyment. It means we are praying, give me health, give me long life, give me money, give me, make me healthy, or protect my child or my mothers or parents or me. It's only egoistic thinking, only my, I, and my. Nobody can do anything for pleasing the Lord because we are, in reality, we are atheists. You know, we think that the God is here to serve me. He is my servant. He has to give me, and I pray, and then I will serve Him if He fulfills my desire. But this is all cheating, self-cheating. This is Maya, illusion. So there's a difference between Shuddha Bhakta or real Bhakta. He is not asking for anything for himself. His interest is, he has understood there is a person. There is no speculation about it. There is one person who created. There is the Adi, the first living being. Everything comes from him. Everything is an expansion from him. Whatever comes from him belongs to him. And he is also able to control everything what comes from him. So if you realize this, then you must understand, if he is controlling everything, then I have to I have to get the favor of him. I must become a servant or a friend of him. My duty is he is expanding in so many things, living beings. For what? Why should he do? Because he wants to enjoy, because this is in every living being, in a small part is there, is enjoying mood. And in God, this enjoying mood is the sum total of all enjoying mood, and of all pleasure, and of all strength. We are just tiny, insignificant. So this is the source of everything. So why should I not support him? I'm a part of him. I will also understand, and I will not be under the illusion of this temporary world, material, mundane world. This is for those who want to enjoy separate from the Lord. He creates this material world where everybody can sing, I am the enjoyer, and I am controlling. And we try very hard. But what we are doing, we are destroying everything. Even planet Earth we destroy. We are fighting against, because he is enjoying more than me, so I have to kill him. They want power, name, fame, profit. This is according to the Shastra. This is the material world, and we think this is normal. This is the reality. Yes, this is your reality for if you live in a body, conditioned body. If you live in this, with this small vision, what you can understand, what you can receive to your material senses, then this world is like this. It's cheating, cheater and cheated. The two kind of persons are living in this world, in human. The cheaters and the cheated. There's no one between. So we are not belonging to the cheaters also, but we try to cheat, but we definitely cheated. You think about, if you go deeper in this, but don't go deeper in this material conception, you will become addicted by this madness of enjoying mood. This is the poison. We have to go to those who are showing us the reality, the real thing. We want to go to this place where there's no birth and death. We want to go back home to Vaikunta. You think those who are living there, they are the same mentality than we have in this world? No. Nobody can be there who has any mentality like we have here in this world, to exploit only for our personal happiness, who are addicted to this material world and using God as their servant. He will never be our servant. He is not, he is the master of the masters of all, of everything. Everything is under his control. I do not know other religions. How can they think that the God has forgotten, or God has not controlled this cannot control this. How can he allow these wars, killing children and female and so many horrible things going on? Then we started doubting. How can God allow this? No. He's allowing us because He gave us free will. We have created these situations. You think if you sit in a 5-star restaurant and you're eating there these ugly things, whatever animals they have to kill, that this is enjoyment. But you have to pay also for these things. Not the bill, what the waiter will bring to you. You have to pay that you have killed. You are also guilty for this animal is killed. And you have to suffer in your future. You will get also a part of this. So we have killed millions of animals every day. They are killed just for our dung, enjoying these things. And you think this will have no reaction? Everything, every activities we perform has a reaction. We should be conscious of it. May not come immediately. If you get purified, if you get pure in your heart and mind, then you will understand very clearly. You will practically experience, when I do something wrong, I will immediately get the response. Of course, materialists, they cannot see this like this. They're going on. But now they are finding out that the pure cows and the pure pigs, this is much better for the climate. So they want to change like this. And these cows get killed in a very gentle way. They were living happily and then one kills them. If the cows suffer a lot in this, in the so-called not bona fide according to the laws, I don't know what the laws are now, but they have to put together hundreds in one car, like this. They break their feet, they are hurted, they are beaten, they see no daylight. You think if you kill them, they may be happy for this. Because living like this, it is really shameful for human to deal with living beings like this. But for those animals who suffer like this, to be killed is maybe not so a bad thing for them, because they get rid of the pain what they are experiencing. Lower, because animals they kill if they have the lion or whatever. They got this body so they can eat flesh or whatever. But they are not killing whatever they see. know. They see only what they need for eating. But human, they kill, there's no limit. So somebody has to pay the price for this also. There will be reaction. And don't ask, don't put the question, why this happens, why this situation is like this in this world. Because we are rascals. We are killers. We don't care. So why should nature care for us? We have to pay, we have to learn it, and we learn it only when we get the same, we have to live the same, we get the same experience, what we are, or the same pain what we give to others. This is natural law. Maybe the intelligent people can think about it once. But the scientists, they are more disqualified than simple persons who can see these things, because like this, they're getting teached and they think this is the truth and this is the laws. And they think they know everything better. You cannot speak to them. It is very difficult. It's not coming. They cannot understand because they are trained up only what they see with these eyes. This is reality. What they can, through the material sense organs, what they can perceive, this is reality. What is beyond our eyes and our touch and our taste or hearing, this is not existing. Cannot be proved for them. They are blind. Yes. Like this. Any question? The people. We had some in the past, or all the time, there have been some rulers who are acting in a very cruel way. Like we had this German Hitler, or in Russia this Stalin, or now is again this new one, Putin. They don't care for if somebody dies, this is just for their purpose, for what they want, But we have to understand such a position, also this is controlled by the Lord. That they are under the control of the Lord, and they are put in this position to arrange this wars and this slaughtering. Because otherwise, because this world is not meant for living like primitive, more primitive than animals, So they are empowered personalities. What happened after these lifetimes, they may even not get so much reaction because they are just marionettes or through them the Lord acts. Like Yamaraj, he is one of the most powerful demigods. He is responsible for punishing sinful persons. They come to Yamaloka, to a planet where they get punished and prepare their next body. So he's punishing. And the Yamadutas are his helpers. But they are not ordinary. They are serving under the Lord's direction. They are consciously serving under his direction. Of course, I don't think Hitler or one of these slaughters is consciously working under the supreme guidance. They put some selfish motivations there, but it doesn't matter. The purpose of punishing those who have performed sinful activities will be, some person will be used to correct this and to make it happen that they also get punished according to their karma. Not that they have the power there. There's a subtle world. We do not understand this. There are some very powerful personalities. They are called Rakshasas or Yakshasas. They're living very close. And they are installed in the Shastra. They are possessing, they go enter the body of a living being and acting through them. They are much more powerful than human beings because they have mystic powers and they have subtle bodies not seen to us with our eyes, not recognized by science. So we should, it's a little bit difficult to find if you think like this, that he is killing and then he will be killed again from the same, and then it is a circle. No, it's not necessarily like this. Not necessarily. Because when you read in the Bhagavad Gita, the universal form of the Lord, you have seen a picture of this? He is in one time he is eating up. It means destroying so many living beings. And at the same time, so many come again to this world. And so practically everything is done by him. It's this universal form. This is his material energy. This is a natural circle. It always happens. It always will. Whenever demoniac or atheistic consciousness takes over, then there will be problems and they will be corrected by some higher, not seen to our eyes. But if you can see behind everything Krishna, then you may understand. You have to become detached. What he is not killing, he is killing. He cannot be killed. It is only the bodily conception. So this is a natural circle in this material world, in this universe. Everything what comes will go. So if we act in a very rough way, very demoniac way, then the arrangement will be that we also get corrected in this way. We will also get the same reaction. So that we learn that we one day understand whatever I do to others, it will be done to me also. And those who are in charge of this, we cannot see. But if you want to know it, then you see that Krishna is behind whatever happens here, or God, that matters. There's no question, how can God allow such things? This is our personal decision. We decide to enjoy in this way. We are performing criminal acts in this way, and we will be punished also in a similar way. And whoever may punish us in the next life may be the person I killed, or they may be used. This is the law, natural law. Maybe it's not that they kills all of them, but only those persons who has hurted him. But it can also be that another. We should not go into these things, otherwise you get, your mind gets buffered. It will be disturbed. The best thing is we see that everything happens according to the will of the Lord. When we can accept, as it is stated in the Shastra, that not even a blade of grass moving out of his control, then we cannot think that like all these activities what happen in this material world, God has lost control now. No. Everything is perfectly. These are the universal laws. This is perfect. They are not faulty. These laws, what we make, is always motivated by personal interest, personal motivation. And there are always mistakes there. That's because they're making more and more laws. Where will they end? They will make you a machine so that you cannot do anything anymore, and only a few will steal it, on the computer, and will also allow. You can move now, and you're not like this. That is foolish. They will be destroyed. All these things is Kali Yuga. They're thinking they're the masters, but these called masters, they will have to pay the price also. There's only one who is controlling. And those who are controlled, they want to be controlled. You look in this enjoying disco or something like this. It's still called disco. What kind of enjoyment they have there? They're becoming like machines, Dum, dum, dum. I hear sometimes in the car in the city, the car, the whole car is banging, boom, 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 boom. It's no music anymore. This is becoming machine, There's no reflection, free thinking anymore. They just want to be become unconscious of all external of this world, and to become lifeless machines. You can easily control them afterwards. Anyway, this is a topic, this is not a Krishna consciousness, but we have to understand how this material world is acting. And we should always be conscious as a devotee. This is not a new creation. This is the oldest. It is science creation. This knowledge is given to us thousands and millions of years. They are giving this knowledge from one acharya to the another. And is arriving here now in this Kali Yuga. And if we follow and we can accept, and we can realize also. Now he's pushing. Jai Sri Gurudev. Nitya Leela Pavistam Vishnupad Varnam Gacharya Stota Sasi Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Go Brahmanand Manchakalpatarubhyascha Kipasinchupya Raja. Paritan Bhavanityo Vaishnavityo Namo Namo.